So it's story time. I promised some friends I would tell some stories about the crazy things that went on that I saw in Leavenworth Prison Camp since I spent close to a year there, actually 11 months. But my stories aren't that interesting. The stories that are interesting are the ones that happens every day behind the scenes in the wild, wild west of the BOP. So the one story right now that I cannot get out of my mind because it's absolutely driving me crazy is with this buddy of mine that he's back east. I won't give names. I won't give places because it get people in trouble. This buddy of mine back east is at a prison halfway house. And his roommate ran in college. Evidently cross-country runner, really good at it. Goes to prison, made a mistake, goes to prison, and starts running. Because in prison you don't have anything to do. You're bored, and so you fill the time. So if you're really good at something back in the day, sometimes you want to rekindle it. So the guy decides to start running. Runs every day, gets in super good shape, and it becomes part of his life again. Well, now he finishes up his bid at the camp, and he transfers to a halfway house. That's the next step in incarceration. Get done with the camp, or medium, low, whatever, you go to a halfway house. So now he's at a halfway house, and he wants to continue running. He asks the staff. He says, "Hey, can I run?" They say, "Not a chance. We're not going to let you go run around the neighborhood here." And he doesn't like this. He thinks, this is unacceptable. This is something he should be able to do. People can go to the gym, so why can't he run? So he presses the issue. He says, "You guys give passes for church. You give passes for working out. You give passes to see family. Give me a pass to run." So the staff says, "No, we're not going to do it." But two of the staff members say, "Tell you what, we will work with you. We'll figure out a creative solution." So he goes back to his bed. Okay, they're working on it. The next morning, gets up to go to work. Everyone has to work at a halfway house. He gets up and goes to work to go catch the bus. Now, he meets up at the front where you have to check in and check out, and he has his work attire on. He's wearing boots. He's a mechanic. He's got a mechanic outfit on, and he sees two of the guards, two of the staff, and the staff says to him, "Hey, you're the guy that says you want to run all the time." And he says, "Yeah, that's me. I'd love to run. What's the creative solution?" They said, "Oh, we got a solution for you. How far is it to your bus ride? You take the bus, correct?" "Yeah," he takes the bus to go to work. He says, "Oh, that's about a 35, 40-minute walk." They go, "Okay, well, how fast would it take you? How long would it take you if you ran?" He says, "Probably half that time." He said, "Okay, well, then it's 6:30 now. We'll wait till 6:45, and we'll see if you can make it in time. We'll let you run to your bus stop." He says, "You got to be kidding me, right?" They said, "No, you wanted to run. Here's your solution." So in his work boots, he runs that first day to his job, to the bus stop to catch his job. Comes back, finds out that the two staff members are betting on him on whether or not he will make it in time. And that's going to be their new little thing. They're going to bet every day to see if he gets there on time. And they're going to keep shortening the amount of time it can take for him to get from point A to the bus stop. So he starts thinking to himself, okay, I can't do this in work boots. So one day he brings running shoes in his backpack. And when he gets around the corner, he changes into the shoes. Well, he forgets when he's running back, and the guards see that staff see that he's now wearing running shoes. So they slim down the time even more. But now they don't trust him as much. So they decide to themselves, they say, "Hey, well, we're going to need to follow you." So they get in the car, and each morning they follow him to see if he makes it in time. And now they bet on the times that it's going to take for him to get from point A to point B. And that's their new little game, is they bet to see if an inmate can make it to his bus stop, to make it to his job on time every day. Wow. I think that is cold-blooded. I think that is crazy, but I'd love to know what you hear. To me, that's just another story of the things that happen daily with staff at the BOP. I think they get away with anything they want, and that's just one crazy story I'll be telling a bunch.